Welcome to Century Age of Ashes. Engage in multiplayer airborne skirmishes where the line between life and death is drawn with fire. The early access version features 3 playable classes, all with a distinct power and 2 additional abilities that you can select depending on your strategy. Phantoms can cloak in an instant to escape a chase or set up a nice kill. Use the blast to disrupt your enemy's movement or set up explosive traps with the mine. Wind guards shield their teammates from harm by rushing to their side. They can use the blast or deploy poisonous smokes to drive off foes and cover a tactical retreat. Relentless marauders mark and track down their fleeing enemies. Use gusts to escape projectiles or numb your prey with impairing frost bolts. Combine these various classes to rule the skies in 3 exclusive game modes. In Carnage, each point you grant your team by killing an enemy increases your bounty level, thus making you a more valuable target. Thrust the Drake Piercer for a one-shot frag, or unleash the Berserk's Wraith to claim victory. Survival mode is a 3-teams battle in which triumph goes to the last one standing. Only your allies can respawn you by carrying your soul back to your base camp. Finally, pick up the flag in Gates of Fire and pass through 8 gates positioned across the field. Escape your enemies to secure the lead in this lightning-fast confrontation. Epic game modes call for epic battlefields. Hunt down your foes through the splendid sceneries of the Hunavad Lake, or in the rugged barrens of the Aldrun Sanctuary. And if you do not feel like risking your scales in a full-on battle quite yet, the Fjallnar Basin will provide a perfect arena for beginners. Now is the ideal time to join the fight, as the game's content will soon expand to include new maps, classes, and modes, with unique rewards awaiting early warriors. Century Age of Ashes takes flight in April, so make sure to answer the call of dragons.
I'm Tony, the game director and co-founder here at Player First Games. We're here today to give you a first look at our new game, MultiVersus. About 2 years ago, we had a question. Can we create a platform fighter that embodies everything we love about the genre, removes the pain points, and brings in some new ideas? MultiVersus emphasizes teamwork and social play with an ever-expanding, diverse cast of characters that you know and love. This is our take on the competitive platform fighter. Cooperative, deep combat mechanics across multiple platforms, and free to play. Everything is better with your friends, and that's a bond we want to emphasize across our modes, especially in 2v2.
Hi, coming at you!
Every character has unique moves that focus on team play, whether that's a smoke bomb from Batman to cover your team's movement,
Batman out.
Steven shielding his ally for extra defense,
Need a shield?
saving someone with a lasso tree, or using Bugs Bunny's tunnel. The better your teamwork, the better your chances are to win.
You're under my protection!
We built the game from the ground up for teamwork and co-op to deliver a more unique experience that we think players will enjoy. And for those of us who like to play solo, don't worry, we support that too.
A wolf of House Stark is not afraid.
Our roster has some of the most recognizable characters, so bring them to life with as close to one-to-one representation as possible through visuals, their worlds, their music, and more is important to us.
Aim for the fences!
That's why iconic voice talent powers many of our characters, like Kevin Conroy as Batman.
I am Batman.
In fact, we think you'll recognize a lot of them.
Bet you didn't know about my dancing powers.
My roommate thinks I have anger issues. Let's see what you think.
Get ready to eat my sword!
We're excited to show you our takes on characters from Tom and Jerry, to Arya Stark,
Not today.
to
Wait, dude, I got all kinds of tough guy lines.
Shaggy.
Zoinks!
Each fighter in MultiVersus is unique, and we'll have a range of customizations available for all of them. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm gonna eat so many Scooby snacks.
MultiVersus supports cross-play and cross-progression, so you can focus on what's important. Who you'll play with, on what platform you want.
Friendship power!
That also means guilds and more social features. Get ready to challenge other guilds with yours, and see who's really ready for a fight. We'll have leaderboards and other ways to prove who's the best. Remember the last time you DC'd from a match? What about lag affecting your inputs? Us too. MultiVersus' goal is best in class online. We're investing a lot into making the most responsive gameplay and netcode, in addition to dedicated servers from day one for the life of the game. Our vision for MultiVersus is that anyone and anything is possible. We'll serve our community with regular updates, including new characters, modes, skins, and events throughout the year for you and your friends. With your help, we want to grow MultiVersus to the best game it can be. So whether you want to freeze all your foes at once or compete in esports, you'll have a home here.
Batman versus Superman. Let's settle this once and for all.
That's our first look into MultiVersus. We've got more iconic characters and features to reveal. Sign up at multiversus.com for a chance to participate in our upcoming playtests. We want to hear your feedback.
Victory!
Haven't even broken a sweat.
Ladies and gentlemen, to another nail-biting game of Brawler Champion!
Start the party. Celebrate. I'm sick of nonsense. I want to elevate.
Look at him go! Unbelievably fast!
Remove the chain.
What a tackle!
Do it. If you really want to break away.
Look at him roll! An amazing play! This one is making the history book!
If you want to be loose and free, you can be anybody that you choose to be. Yes, yes, y'all. Dangerous, call me the revolution. Teach the class, no substitution. Greatest of all time, no disputing. Mercy's over, it's time for retribution. Showers, who got the power? Cue up the bass drum, turn it up louder. I hit the sweet spot, hit the sour. I like that, you like that, you like that. Let's party. I like that, you like that, we like that. let's party. I've been a minute since Dennis. Show them that I got no minutes. Handle the business. Move in the building and kick out the tennis. Just getting started, I ain't finished. You know that I'm too fast, too fly, too on it. Yeah, we on it. We go wherever the crew going. I'm ready, so tell me who want it. Too fast, too fly, too on it. Too fast, too high, yeah, we on it. We go wherever the crew going. I'm ready, so tell me who want it. Too fast, too fly, too on it. Too fast, too high, yeah, we on it. We go wherever the crew going. I'm ready, so tell me who want it.
Explorers, it's time. You'll face off against many others. There are countless strategies and paths to success. Find the ones that get you back alive.
This is where the real fun starts.
I've been preparing this for years. Now, I need you.
Keep up, if you can see me.
Time to light the fire. Now it's gonna be a good time, innit?
Everything is in place. Your test begins now.
We're excited to share a first look at a project we're developing at Ubisoft San Francisco. This is our take on a multiplayer first-person shooter.
We need to get you in early and find out what you think.
Our goal is to make a best-in-class shooter for you, the players, to compete
and have fun with your friends.
It's fast-paced firefights
meets punk rock mosh pit.
We're proud to introduce our new game,
Tom Clancy's XDefiant. Your feedback is essential to help us make this game great.
Later in this video, we'll tell you how to get involved.
But first, we'll get into the action.
This is a free-to-play, high-octane shooter combining realistic gunplay with personalized classes.
Those classes are represented in our game as factions, each bringing unique gameplay and team dynamics. Every faction comes equipped with traits, abilities, and an ultra to complement your playstyle and the faction's role. Used skillfully, each faction is capable of swinging the momentum of a match. Our factions are at the heart of the game. They're inspired by maverick groups from across Tom Clancy's games and beyond. From this inspiration, we created new characters and gameplay unique to our shooter. And we'll continue to add to this diverse cast as the game evolves.
Now, while factions help you define your role, we know to be a great shooter, the gunplay has to be our top priority. We have an ever-growing arsenal of authentic weapons and attachments. We put a lot of care into how our weapons look and feel. We've crafted every weapon attachment for precise, satisfying gunplay.
Players can mix and match any faction weapon loadout. You can swap at respawn to adapt to a changing battlefield. Personalize your faction and loadout to be what you need when you need it.
And I can't stress this hard enough. We are a shooter first.
And your abilities and ultras create unique opportunities to set up nail-biting shootouts and unforgettable clutch plays. Personalizing classes, guns, and gear in a fast-paced fight is a whole new experience in Tom Clancy gaming. We are super stoked by what we've accomplished so far.
And I couldn't be more proud of our incredible team. We want to personally thank everyone that's worked so hard during the pandemic to keep the momentum going on this game.
We understand that it's been even harder for some of you. We hope that we can build a community that's a place where people can connect and have fun.
And we're committed to creating a welcoming game based on fair play and transparency, whether you're playing casually or pushing yourself competitively.
Now, the game's still in early development, but we're gearing up to let you in as soon as possible. So register right now to participate in our early rollout phases.
Thank you so much for watching. We really want your input, so please reach out to us on social media.
White and Black Line Spiral. Caption, a Ubisoft original. 3 soldiers rush into battle firing guns. Caption, for the first time in Ghost Recon. Face 100 plus players. Soldiers in camouflage gear cross various terrains. Caption, build your team. Male and female soldiers are shown. Caption, gear up. Extended magazines and scopes are inserted into weapons. Caption, fight together. A sensor grenade activates, revealing enemies behind a rock. A scope zooms on an enemy. The soldier gets hit. One of his partners guns down the enemy while another heals him. Caption, recover intel. A map shows a location. A tablet shows drone intel being hacked. From the sky, a turret falls and shoots at enemies. The team gets into a truck. Caption, extract. The truck chases after a helicopter. A metal barricade drops, providing the team cover. Bombs explode, kicking up mud. A sniper tower is dropped in by parachutes. A sniper breathes deep. Teams of 3 rush into a field, dodging explosives. Soldiers fire automatic weapons as a helicopter hovers above. Red markers show different players' locations on a massive map. Title, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Frontline, a Ubisoft original. Register now for a chance to play